Chosen ones. This is the name of the game. Because they get to do you wrong, right? They like to play their little games, thinking they're all funny and cool and stuff like this. But little do they know, they're playing a losing game. And in the end, the chosen ones always win. The chosen ones are always the one sitting on top of the mountain when it's all said and done. So after they get to go and do you wrong, they got to sit back and watch God do you right. So basically, they shoot themselves in the foot, not knowing what they're actually doing, for a temporary win. A win that lasts no time. They like these little short-lived wins, when the real win is winning the real life, sitting on top of the mountain, doing as you please, in peace. So as I do all these things, the more you have to go through, the more blessed you will be, and that's just the way it is. And you're not just by some divine miracle just going to be blessed just because. You got to get after it too. But you see, that's the motivation. Them doing you wrong, them doing you dirty, that's the motivation. Everything that you had to go through, that's the motivation. The chosen ones go through the most. The chosen ones are the most fair game people on the face of this planet. But when you don't play fair with them, you think you're the funny person trying to get over on them, you're going to see what's coming to you. And it's not going to be nothing good. You will reap what you sow. You will have to sit back and watch somebody else be blessed as you did them wrong, and cry about it. You're going to feel the pain, but much worse, of what you did to them. It's just the way it goes. It's the name of the game. You want to play the game? Most of these people out here today, that's what they're doing. They're playing that game. They don't play the game of staying in their lane, staying focused on what's important. Instead, they like to use people to get around people and do all this nonsense. And in the mix of all this nonsense, people are getting screwed left, right, and center. But the chosen ones don't do this because they're fair game. They're not going to con somebody else to get over on them for a short-lived win that means nothing in the end. They come and they go so quick. You're in it for the long haul, chosen ones. Don't be like these other people, because they ain't about that life. They're not. They're not solid. They are brittle, like a piece of spaghetti that you can crack so easily. I just use all that fuel as motivation. I almost want someone to do something bad to me so I can just use it as more motivation. Because sometimes, things be going real good, real smooth for you in your life, and that's when you should worry, to be honest, is when everything's going just accordingly. It's like, damn, I need something else bad to happen for more motivation. It really be like that sometimes. And then sometimes, it's almost like it's too much negativity, too much stuff. But just understand, guys, you need these people. These people is what's going to give you that motivation to climb that mountain. And the reason why they're so bitter and so disgusted at you being on top of that mountain is because they know that they gave you that motivation. They did you wrong. They almost empower you when they do you dirty in a weird way. You might think, no, it just puts me down. It shouldn't. Temporarily, it might put you down. It might make you feel not good. But you have to use all that, all those emotions, and turn that into something positive. That's exactly what you do. You take that negativity and that negative energy and you turn it into something positive. So you can go out there in the world and conquer your world in your lane. And that is how it is done. We do not get back at these people. We do not target these people. We do not say these people's names. We know what happened. So what? Thanks for that. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to climb my mountain. And that's what you have to say to yourself. And you're doing it without them, which means they got to sit back and now watch you be blessed by God. And they don't get none. And they're going to be stuck living a life that they did not want, but they flunked. They flunked the life God actually had for them. Can you believe it? They flunked that life. They gave it away. And God does not reward bad behavior. He just don't. Do you think he's going to reward these people? You might even think someone that did you wrong got rewarded in some way, shape, or form, but what you don't get is they could have had it a lot better. But they never will now. Never. And they might be in over their head in the future, which is usually the case. They're not just going to get struck they're not going to get struck by lightning immediately after they do you wrong. You just focus on you. Stay in your lane and keep grinding, keep digging, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's working. And you're going to be on top of that mountain. And they're going to have to watch. They're going to have to watch you be blessed. They're going to have to watch you be a king. They're going to have to watch you be a queen. And they're going to live in regret. They're going to miss you. They're going to miss the way you used to make them feel. And as life goes on, these things just continue with these people more and more and more. And you'll be more and more blessed. That's the name of the game, guys. That's why you don't be like these people. That's why I'm preaching this video, not to be like these people. Do not be like those people, man. Don't. Take the hard way. Take the hard path. Do the hard things. Put in the work. Don't be like everybody else. There's so many things that you must and must not do. Because you can do all the right things, but if you're doing some things that is wrong, it can hold you back tremendously. That's why it's equally as important in doing the right things and what you're also not doing. Because let's say this. Let's say you're hella disciplined. You're going to the gym. You have a diet plan. And you stick to the diet plan and you go to the gym and you do your workout, what you're supposed to do. But then you eat a very unnecessary amount of calories. After you stick to the plan, now you sabotage it. So it doesn't matter what you do. It also matters what you don't do. If you do everything perfect every single day, but then you drink alcohol every single day, you're screwed. Your results are going to be screwed. You are going to be screwed. You're going to become an alcoholic. Everything's going to go to shit. So you see what I mean by that. What you do matters. What you don't do is equally as important. So if you can do all the right things and also have discipline, which means you're staying away from things that's going to hinder your progress, hinder your success, you will do anything in this life. You will get anywhere you want to in this life. You just got to stay on course. You got to understand that this is not an overnight thing. You have to understand that this is what I want, and I'm going to go for it, and I'm not going to stop. And not a lot of people in the world have that type of a capability. A lot of people just do not have that in them. But you have to be the one that has that in you. Because most people don't. It's all about sticking to the course. It's all about sticking to the plan. It's all about you're going to follow through on what you wanted, no matter what's going on. Despite of what happened to you in the past. Despite about how other people treated you. Doesn't matter. You made the choice in your head as a chosen one to be blessed. In every way. And you will be blessed. And these people that did you wrong are going to have to sit back now and watch God do you right. Because you did all the right things. They didn't. They did a lot of wrong things. Not only do these people do a lot of wrong things, they don't even do the right thing. So it's like they're like opposites of what a chosen one is. They are the opposite of what a disciplined person is. They're the opposite of what having a good head on your shoulders is. They are the complete dead opposite of that. They're the people I preach about on this channel of living in this fairy tale world where they think they can do whatever they want with no consequences. There is consequences. There is. You can't just do what you want and get away with it. It's just not going to happen. Somewhere along the line, you're going to get hit with reality. And it's not going to be fun. And that's also why I preach on this channel. To face your own reality. No matter how painful it is, face it. Because you can overcome that pain. You can overcome the things that you've been through. And make it out on top. Be perfectly fine. But you have to be willing to go through that stuff. You have to. I could have sold. I could have sold and ended up dating some girl doing something very average, like just selling out. Like, yep, I just want this right now and I feel I deserve this right now, so I'm just gonna this prettyish girl that approaches me, I'm gonna date her and get this average income and all this stuff. No, because that's not who the F I am. I know who I am. I know what's in me. I know what I feel. I know what I am. And I will manifest exactly what I am. My results are going to speak for itself. You guys have to think the exact same way. I'm giving you guys my mindset. Do not settle for less. But also don't be delusional. You know who you are. You know what you feel. Go out there and get what you deserve. And make everybody regret it. The people that could have had you, make them regret it. All you have to do is focus on your own life. All you have to do is be disciplined. It's not like, yeah, I'm going to do this just to make them regret it. No, you don't have that mindset. All you got to do is stay in your lane, and they're going to regret everything they've done, because you're going to be successful. You're going to shine. And you're going to do all this without them. So I'm just telling you guys, this is all you have to do to make them regret their entire existence. And it's exactly what will happen. These types of people never get the big rewards. Because they are the sellouts. They sold you out. They lied to you. They lied on your name. They literally did. Thinking it's all gonna be good. Oh, they're just laughing. They're going their own way, and they're gonna go somewhere else and do something better. No, they got a quick glimpse of reality. They probably came back to you before you even did anything significant. And you rejected them. And that's when you win. When somebody does you wrong and walks out of your life, and they come back maybe years later, and you reject them, that's the exact moment where you officially win. And they are miserable. Just like they made you miserable at one point in time. Now they have to deal with that. Uno reverse. Plus, you didn't do them wrong. You did yourself right. So you're not reaping the karma that they're reaping. So they still have to reap that karma, and you win. That's why I'm saying, do not be like those people. Do not. Stay in your lane. You have no right to do anybody wrong. Only you know if you did. Deep down inside, people know if they're actually doing people wrong or not. People know what they're doing, man. People ain't stupid. Just don't let that be you. There's no reason as to why you should do that. There's just not. You don't have to do it. There's so many females I could just sleep with if I wanted to. I don't feel the need to. It's not going to do nothing for me. I don't want you to be my wife. I don't want you to have my children. I'm not going to sleep with you. I'm not even going to give you the time of day. But what's for me is absolutely out there. Not everything that might look a little bit pretty is for you. It's just not it. And I'm not going to hurt these women either. Because that's exactly what would happen. If I gave them the time of day, they're going to want more. You think they just want that? No. I know what they want. But I don't want them like that, so I'm not going to hurt them. Which a lot of people, if they were me, I guarantee they'd do it because I know what people are like. But I ain't like that. No reason for me to do that. Because I actually care how somebody else feels. I'm not going to literally just destroy somebody. I do not want to do that. I know how shit feels, and I ain't going to do that to somebody else. It's just completely unnecessary. You're not going to win anything. It's these short little pleasures, temporary wins you might feel you think you won, but in actuality it's not even. So, you stay in your damn lane. You don't get over on other people. You might make people upset that you kind of reject them or whatever. I upset people in that way, but that's not my fault. Because I ain't going to lure you in, get something from you, and then make you feel like shit because I don't want nothing to do with you now. That's really doing somebody wrong. Rejecting somebody straight off the gate, that's respect. That's not doing somebody wrong. That's actually respect. What's not respectful is somebody comes into your life, you sell them a dream, you tell them what they want to hear, you get what you want from them, and you stab them in the back. You don't want nothing to do with them now. That's doing somebody wrong, not rejecting somebody. And even whenever I do stuff like that, I do it in the most polite way possible. So, something to think about. And this is just how you know. People who do this and stay in their lane and be a good, genuine person, they're going to get the win, bro. I'm telling you now, it's how it works. You can't be that clown that's using, abusing people and getting over on people and doing stuff like that and think you're going to get the win. You're not going to get anything. People who do things like that are not winning in any way, shape, or form in their own lives. That's why they feel the need to do that. They're trying to fill a void. But if you can actually win in your own life, you're not going to feel the need to do things like that. At all. So. And at the end of the day, guys, the chosen ones are the ones that are going to be on top of the mountain. And as for the others, they're just going to have to sit back and watch God do you right. And I am through with this video. on to the next. I'll be back.